It's me again, back with another video. This time I'm enjoying the kitchen. It's the day of Thanksgiving and I was tasked with doing the turkey, which in all honesty is not my favorite meat to prepare. So I did read and looked up some YouTube videos of other chefs preparing it. And this recipe is inspired by Gordon Ramsay. And it has garlic, which I'm mashing up, and 2 sticks of butter. The butter is room temperature butter. I'm gonna incorporate the pureed garlic with the butter. I'm also going to be adding the zest of 2 lemons and the juice of 1 lemon. So I'm going to incorporate these. This is like a lemony parsley, like an herb butter that I'm making, which will be coating the turkey and going inside the turkey. You'll see how I stuff it inside. So I'm adding the juice just of 1 lemon. The other lemon I'm going to save it for later. I'm mixing the butter, the garlic, the lemon zest, and the lemon juice. Gonna add some pepper. And I'm gonna chop up some fresh parsley. So the next thing I'm going to do once this mixture is mixed is add a drizzle of the olive oil. This will prevent the butter from burning. So I'm going to incorporate and mix the mixture really well. I'm laying down some parchment paper because now we get to season the turkey. And this is actually a smaller turkey. It's a 10-pound young turkey, and I had thawed it for like 2 days in the refrigerator and in a bowl filled with water, taking out the packet with the innards, and I'm loosening the skin around the breast because this is actually where we're going to be stuffing the herbed butter that we've made. So I'm going to loosen the skin, and then I'm going to put salt and pepper inside the bird and all around the exterior part. Now I have my daughter Zoe. She's going to help me with the pepper because I've got my hands to maneuver the turkey so she can get into the insides and all around the outside. So it's kind of hard to do that all by yourself. And she's doing a great job. She was struggling a little bit, but she's getting the pepper on there. And now on the outside of the bird. I think she's done a great job. She's my little helper in the kitchen. So we've got the bird seasoned, both inside and out. And now we take some of the herb butter and we're gonna stuff it inside the layer of skin that's around the breast of the turkey. This is gonna flavor the breast and keep it moist, because a lot of people don't eat turkey because of how dry the breast is, but this herb butter mixture is going to give it flavor and also help our bird stay moist and tender. And actually, I was surprised how the mixture was enough for the bird. And I'm rubbing it all on the exterior as well, on both sides. I was having the hardest time getting this butter to stick on the bird, and it was probably because the turkey was actually still too cold. So I would recommend that you leave it outside until it reaches room temperature, because that way the butter would actually stick on the bird. But I just patted it on there and I think that was enough. Now I'm slicing some yellow onions to stuff inside the bird, and that will also add some flavor. And I'm adding some salt and pepper to the innards that I put in the roasting pan. And as you can see, I also lined the roasting pan with parchment paper, which makes cleanup really easy. And I'm also slicing the lemons that I didn't juice, and I'm sticking them inside the turkey. And I'm also going to be adding some bay leaves. I think I added 3 of them. Now it's time to put the turkey into the oven, and you put in the legs in first. And I'm gonna put this at a high temperature of 500 degrees so that it can brown for approximately 10 to 15 minutes. And this that you see me doing here is gonna be our turkey triangle. I got this off a Good Eats video that I saw. And what this foil is gonna do is it's gonna go on top of our breast so that the breasts do not overcook and get dried. And I'm going to be putting this on the turkey. I've just pulled it out of the oven and I've lowered the heat now to 350 degrees. So the turkey is actually going to cook at this lower temperature. That 500 degrees is just to get it browned. And I'm going to put the foil over the breasts. I was actually putting it the wrong way and then I flipped it over. So you can see now how it's supposed to go on there. And this will keep our breasts from overcooking and getting dry. And this is going to be going back into the oven and roasting for approximately almost 3 hours. I calculated because the bird was actually 10.5 pounds, not 10 pounds, it was 10.5 pounds. So there's a timer, and our turkey is in the oven and it's baking. And every so often you do have to take it out so that you can baste it and check the temperature, because you don't want to overcook your turkey. So at this point, I believe the breast was at the correct temperature. So here I am basting the turkey, and I'm gonna pop it back into the oven. When you see the bird, now it's turned the other way because the next time I checked the temperature, the thighs were not cooked. So I flipped the bird over, and that way the thighs got more heat to them and they reached 165. And that was when my turkey was actually done. So the breasts were done really quickly, but the thighs weren't. And I then put the turkey on the broil setting just to brown the exterior a bit more because I felt it was a little bit too light for me. So there I am with the broiler on, and I left the oven door open because I just wanted it to get brown. I didn't want to cook the turkey any longer. So I left it on the high setting for the broiler for about 5 minutes, and I watched it. And there it is, the completed turkey. It's done. I let it rest for about 2 hours. You're supposed to let it rest so all the juices can go back into the meat and it won't be dry. So I hope you guys do this recipe, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.